There's a powerful protective charm I desperately need. A Thunderstone.
I don't have it now.
I haven't got a fucking Thunderstone and I never did.
Show what you're made of.
Oh, you hit me in the toe!
I heard you bought a Thunderstone from Andrew Ramhead. Is that so?
Well, it is. What's it to you?
Hello, hello, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. In today's episode, we're exploring a few of the side quests that are available. And there's one that's kind of interesting here in the village of Grund that actually gives you a item with some secret stat buffs. So let's check it out and see what we can find.
What's new around?
Well, Zadmir our blacksmith had one too many a while back and told me some curious things. His wife was having an affair with Tomlin Brutons from Horsham, but then she sent her Zadmir to rough Tomlin up. I've no idea how things are between them. Strange thing is, Zadmir's a big fella, but Tomlin still beat the shit out of him. Don't mention it to Zadmir though. He was all upset about it. But you could ask Kona, his wife. You might find out what's really going on there.
Grosh told me over a few beers that you had a thing with someone from Horsham, and your husband got battered because of it.
Merciful Mary, so Grosh has been blabbing about me to God knows who. The shame of it. I'll have you know I did no such thing. I'm an honest woman.
My apologies. I'm merely repeating what I heard. So how are things between you?
There's a powerful protective charm I desperately need. A Thunderstone. It's a great rarity. But Tomlin Brutans from Horsham has one. He just won't let me have it. The thing is, he sometimes wages it in fights.
I see. Now it all makes sense to me. So that's why your husband fought him.
Exactly. You see, nothing dishonest. But Zdemir is feeling ashamed that young Brutans gave him a thrashing.
What is a Thunderstone?
Well, they're formed when there's a violent storm with forks of lightning and peals of thunder. The biggest of these are Thunderstones. They fall from the sky with a mighty boom and burrow deep into the earth. After a while, they work their way back up to the surface. And if you're lucky, that's where you'll find them.
What can these stones do?
Well, lots of things. If you have one, it protects you from all harm, helps you in battle, and brings good luck. It also wards off and cures diseases. And if you put it into the rafters of your cottage, you'll be protected from fire and all manner of other calamities.
What does a Thunderstone look like?
Well, from what I saw of Tomlin's, it's the size of a grown man's fist, perhaps a tad bigger, sort of elongated and curiously shaped. It's flat on one side and has a round hole through the middle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you want me to fight Tomlin and win the stone for you?
Well, yeah. And I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm really desperate. And I have no one else to turn to. I prayed fervently to the Virgin Mary and implored her for help. And now you've shown up. Besides, by the looks of you, you have the strength of a bull, perhaps two. So she surely sent you to help me.
Why are you so desperate for this piece of rock?
That's my business.
Look, if I'm to help you, I need to know what you're going to do with this stone. I don't want to get caught up in any witchcraft.
This is no witchcraft. It's just... Fine. Listen, I'm afraid for my child. And myself. All my babies died shortly after birth. Bless their souls. And birthing is very hard for me. I nearly died last time. The stone has the power to help me and protect my next infant. That's why I want it.
Look, this Tomlin seems pretty handy. I'd have to be daft in the head to fight someone like that, especially when there's another way. What if he were to just lose the stone? These things happen, don't they?
You mean... No, that wouldn't do. You're asking for trouble if you steal something like that. It would cause very bad luck. Besides, I'm of honest stock.
Oh, I understand. No offense, I just wanted to look at all our options.
A fair fight is our only hope. believe me.
All right. I'll help with your trouble.
Mary, Mother of Mercy, thanks be to the both of you. This means so much to me.
Save your thanks for when I bring it to you.
I shall. Don't you worry about that. We've got some groschen put by, so you'll be handsomely rewarded. I'm also on good terms with Hannah, so I could put a word in for you at the stud farm. She'll give a generous discount if you want to buy a horse from her. And I'll pray and intercede for you, I swear.
All right. You have yourself a deal. I'll go to Horshan and take on that Tomlin fellow.
God bless you. The Broodhands have a big farm. There's a wayside shrine in front of the gate and an orchard out the back. That's where you should find him. But be careful, and don't underestimate him. The stone has great power, and it won't be easy.
So a woman named Kona wants me to help her get a Thunderstone, which she believes is a magical item that will give her protection and power to help her in her troubles. Unfortunately, she does not have this thing in her possession. I have to go find a guy by the name of Tomlin here in this town called Horshit, or whatever it's called. And I have to beat the stuffing out of him in a fist fight, or something along those lines, in order to get this Thunderstone. So, like a good neighbor, Henry is there, and here I am. Pretty little town, I gotta admit. It's kind of nice looking. Let's see if we can... Oh, that's the guy right there. We just walked right past him. Let's go see if we can get ourselves a Thunderstone.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I'm looking for a Thunderstone.
Hey, Tomlin. People around here tell me you have a Thunderstone.
People say all sorts of things.
They also say if I beat you in a fight, it's mine.
Those days are over. There was a time I'd put it up for grabs in fights with cocky fools. That much is true. I even had a couple of craftsmen come from the burg to try their luck. But everyone got a thrashing. Well, then I decided to retire.
Probably sensible.
It didn't seem right. And my conscience was getting the better of me. But
Oh,
I have a
what? Your
proposition
conscience?
for you.
Why?
The local lads like to practice their fighting moves while I watch over them. So if you fancy a fight and don't mind getting a bit dirty, you can join in and show us what you're made of.
So I've heard. The innkeeper at the Devil's Den mentioned it.
Fuck me. You know everything, don't you? But yeah, I've battered my share of sluggers down at the den. That's true. That was before the army showed up. You won't find me at the Devil's Den these days. Anyway, what about you? Want to take on the locals?
I guess if I have to... I gotta get that Thunderstone. That's what I'm here for, specifically.
Look, that's all very well, but it's you I'm here to fight. For the Thunderstone.
Fuck's sake. You're a bleeding half-wit, aren't ya? Let's try again. I'm not fighting for the stone anymore. I found it. It's mine. I'm keeping it.
I don't think he has it.
I want to see the stone first.
You what? Don't you believe me? Everyone here knows I have it.
Well, exactly. Everybody knows you have it, so why not show it to me? Besides, I've never seen a magic Thunderstone, and here's my chance. I may never have another.
All right. Have it your way, then. Here it is. Almost as smooth as glass, and pointed at the end. It fits into your hand just right.
So you're lying to me, is that what you're saying?
Wait, is this really it?
Of course.
I don't think it is.
Well, I think you know fuck all about it, and you wouldn't recognize a Thunderstone if it dropped out of the sky onto your head.
Oh no, wait. I read something about that. How was it? A Thunderstone, otherwise known as Fulgur Conditum, is an earthly mass struck by lightning, which then conceals itself within. This stone lies buried deep under the earth before ascending to the surface after 7 days. A round hole is punched in the stone itself by the thunderbolt, but your stone has no hole.
Oh, you're a scholar, are ya?
Well, I learned enough
Apparently.
to spot when someone tries to hoodwink me with a rock they picked up in a creek.
I didn't mean to deceive you.
Stop fucking me around. I need to find the Thunderstone. Do you have it or not?
I don't have it now. I really did find a Thunderstone. And I had it right up until the other day when it was stolen. I didn't want word to get out because I'd look like a right fool. So I acted like nothing happened. I'm sorry for leading you on. I didn't mean any harm.
Just tell me what's going on.
Do you have any idea who might have stolen it from you?
If you ask me, it was that Hansel from Rabosh and his little mate Peter. They were ever so curious about it right before it disappeared.
And you didn't do anything about it?
Of course I fucking did. I went to wring their necks, but they disappeared like the steam from my piss. They must have seen me and bolted, which only confirmed my suspicions. I haven't had any luck finding them since then, though, and I don't have time to chase them around the countryside. I have the farm to take care of.
All right. I'll have a look for them.
Well, when you get to Rabosh, take the main road away from the fortress until you reach the first farm on the right. There are hired hands there. That much I found out. And if you find the stone, please bring it back to me. I'll make sure you're well rewarded. You have my word. I was the one who found it, so by rights, it's mine. It was destined for me. To mess with fate would only bring bad luck and misfortune.
I don't know. Trying to jerk me around brings bad luck and misfortune as well.
Tell me, how did you come by the stone in the first place?
That's a secret.
If you came by it honestly, why be so secretive about it?
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just not one to brag, that's all. And until it's back in my hands, I don't want to talk about it.
I can appreciate that, but sharing a story isn't exactly bragging.
All right, then. I found it a couple of years back in a field outside Billany. On the way to Wizard the Quarry. You probably know the place. I was going to take a shortcut through the woods, but there'd been a hell of a storm about a week before. It tore off roofs, carried away some shepherds' huts, even toppled the tower on those fortifications at Gutenberg. And it very nearly flushed us out of here too. A proper act of God it was. Well, the forest was a complete mess, so I couldn't go that way. So I decided I'd go through the field. And all of a sudden, I stumble over something. And what do I see? A Thunderstone right under my foot. Stroke of luck it was.
I see. All right. He doesn't have the Thunderstone, and I now have to head to Rabosh to try to find the people who probably stole it. So, Rabosh. Yeah, I'm real popular there. They hate me in Rabosh. But we're going to go over there and we're going to see what we can find. Alright, so here we are at Rabosh, and we got to find out what these guys know about the Thunderstone. I think those are the guys there that I need to talk to. So let's go enter the farm and have a little chat. Hey, buddy. Let's talk about a Thunderstone.
I need to find a Thunderstone, and I heard you might know of one.
Oh, yeah? Who told you that, then?
I'm not going to give up my sources.
Some wayfarer in a tavern.
Really? Which one?
In Suchtol.
Shit, so Andrew's already mouthing off.
What Andrew?
Andrew Ramhead. Haven't you heard of him?
No. And not to repeat myself, but what I heard is you have a certain Thunderstone.
I haven't got a fucking Thunderstone, and I never did. It was all Hensel's idea, and he had it on him the whole time, too. And before you ask, no, Hensel's not here. Andrew is holding him captive.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm missing something here, and it's not just the stone. So tell me, what the fuck happened?
We wanted to butcher Andrew Ramhead's band of pillagers, but that's easier said than done. So Hensel got the idea that we could borrow Tomlin Bruthen's magic stone from him to help us fight them like, but Tomlin wasn't having it, so we filched it without him knowing, and then set off after those bandits. But everything went to shit. They caught Hensel and almost killed me and Stislav. So, you come a bit late for that fucking stone. Not that it brought us any luck anyway. If I were you, I'd give it up as a lost cause.
Huh, so slaughtering bandits to get things that I need. This sounds like my modus operandi.
How did your assault go?
Hensel led the way. There was him, me, and Stislav. We wore padded doublets and took hunting knives and axes. Stislav had a bow too. We got within earshot when it all went to shit. Stislav stumbled and yelped. Then they noticed us. After that, everything happened so fast. We charged at them, Hensel up front with us behind. Arrows started raining down. They all missed Hensel, but I was shot in the arm. It hurt like hell. I was screaming and scared shitless. So I took to my heels. I met back here with Stislav. They chased him, but he being so lightly dressed and them in armor, they couldn't keep up.
I see. How many are we talking?
How many of them were there?
I'd say 5, 6.
You went up against 6 of them?
Of course not. We waited for some of them to go on patrol. That left just 3, though heavily armored they were. If we'd caught them by surprise, it might have worked.
I see. And why were we doing this?
Why did you want to kill them?
Why? To stop them doing mischief round here. We wanted to help the village. We could hide in fear and moan, or do something about it. And we also wanted to make a bit of a name for ourselves among the locals.
Well, I guess that was brave, if not
It was brave of
retarded,
you.
but yeah, there you go.
You wanted to do the right thing. I would have done the same.
Not that it did any good, but thanks. All the folk here now take me for a fool. You're the only one to see it differently.
I think that's probably due to your hat. All right, I need to find this stone.
Where can I find this, Andrew?
Are you fucking with me?
No? I'm sorry about what happened to you, but I badly need to find that stone. You don't just lose something like that. And from what you said, it seems I don't have much choice.
I'm telling you, that stone's cursed. Weren't you listening to me?
Can you hear yourself? You attacked a band of hardened mercenaries. Anyone else would have paid for that with their life, but not one of you was killed. Not to mention that this Hensel, the one with the stone, wasn't hit by a single arrow. But you were.
Sakura, I never thought of it that way. You know, you might be right.
You see? Now tell me where this camp of theirs is.
You'll come across some ponds between Raborj and Bohunjovic. Near one of them, there's a fork where wayfarers sometimes camp if they're stuck for a place to stay. From that fork, follow the water downstream, and you should find the ruins of an old mill.
And that's where they're holding Hensel? The one with the stone?
Yeah, there. But if I were you, I'd stay off the path. Take the hill and nip through the woods. You'll get to some rocks overlooking the mill. You'll have a bird's eye view of everything from there. That's the way we went too. But make sure they don't spot you. There's a good chance they've upped their guard after our attack.
Sound advice. Thanks.
Look, what's your plan anyway?
Well, I'm thinking if I can find Andrew, I'll find Hensel. And then I'll finally get to the bottom of this shit with the Thunderstone.
Just be careful, because Andrew's a cunning fucker. Look, since you're going there anyway, I know I'm not in a position to ask you for anything, but still, do you think you could rescue Hensel?
Yeah, probably.
And how, pray, do you expect me to do that?
I don't know, just something. Because if you don't, I don't know who will. Andrew's a greedy bastard. Some coin might do it. Or you could sneak in quietly and slip back out with Hensel.
How about I just kill them all?
I thought best not to suggest that. You know how we ended up. But, you know, whatever you think's best. It's just, they're pretty tough and well armed, you know.
All right, well, I'll help him if I
I'll
can.
manage somehow. But the whole thing's getting so messy, it's almost like the stone's power is interfering somehow. But if I find a way, I'll help Hensel.
Thank you so much. May all the saints be with you. And I hope you have better luck than we did.
All right, so Henry gets to go attack another band of heavily armed cutthroats in an attempt to acquire some random object at an NPC once. It wouldn't be Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 if we weren't doing that. So let's go find our cutthroats and take care of the problem. I'll decide how I'm going to do it when I get there. We'll see. Alright, so I decided I'm going to come at this camp from the other direction, opposite of the town, and see what I can see. There are people walking around. We're going to go up here onto the hill, and we're going to get a little gander down at the village, or down at the enemy camp, and see how many there are and what we're going to have to do. Alright, so how many do we got? Now, I could do this the pansy way and sneak in and murder everybody in the middle of the night. Or we could do this the fun way. I'm leaning towards the fun way. Maybe I can poison some arrows. How many do I get? I get 6 of those. 12, 18. That'll work. If they come at me, I want them to come in a single file line. We could see how many of these we can just get rid of without being spotted. That worked pretty good. All right, who's next?
We're under attack!
Who did this?
Let's rip him a new one!
Bringing a weapon to a fist fight, eh? I'll show you.
Oh, are we gonna do a archer's battle? You're gonna lose that, buddy.
I knew it.
This poison works really well. You got a helmet, so I'm gonna need... Oh, you hit me in the toe! You're losing this fight, buddy. Told you. I like poison arrows. Those worked really well. Alright, let's loot everything here. Oh, you got these. I'll sell those. They're lightweight, and I can carry them. And they bring me a lot of money. Milanese gauntlets, guys. Always take those. There's the guy I'm supposed to rescue.
By all the saints, don't leave me here! Please, untie me!
Hold your horses. There's important looting to be done. I'll get to you in a second. Let me just make sure there's nobody else here, okay?
I beg you, don't leave me here!
Yeah, you can beg all you want. I'll get to you eventually. Was that Andrew, the guy with the helmet? I wasn't even paying attention. Andrew's mercenary. Andrew's mercenary. Andrew's mercenary. Andrew's mercenary. Andrew. Okay. Here, we're going to pick you up. Just so the guy knows that I'm here to help. Hey, look what I got. Isn't that cool? You sit there for a second. Alright, let's go rescue this guy. Hi!
Hey! By all the saints, don't leave me here! Please, untie me!
Relax. I'm getting there.
Thanks.
There, we'll untie you.
Christ almighty, you stormed in on them like you were the Archangel Michael himself.
Yep,
Thanks for
that's
getting me
kind of
out
what I
here.
do. You're just gonna run off, huh? I get no appreciation for my hard work. I guess we gotta talk to Hansel and get the Thunderstone, so let's head back to wherever they are. He ran this way. Look at the map. Where are we going? Up on the road. Okay, so just... What are those? I just now saw this map. I don't want to know what those rabbits are doing to that poor man. Alright, Hansel. Give me a stone. Hey, hold still. We're talking.
You alright?
Yeah, I am. All things considered. Thanks for rescuing me. You have no idea how grateful I am. God knows what they would have done to me in the end. All that aside, who are you, anyway?
Henry.
I'm Hensel, and I owe you big time, Henry. Though, in all honesty, I'm not sure why I was worth all that trouble. But grateful nonetheless.
Peter told me what happened.
Peter? Well, thank the saints for him. So he's safe and sound, is he?
In a manner of speaking. He got shot, but nothing serious.
What about Stislav?
I have no idea.
Ah, well, I hope he's all right and all.
Listen, it wasn't exactly by chance that I ran into Peter either. I was looking for you in the village because of the Thunderstone you stole from Tomlin in Horsham, who, by the way, is royally fucking upset with you.
Well, I suppose I would be too if I were him. But I have to say, the whole Thunderstone idea was the stupidest I've ever had. It brought us no luck, no protection. Well, the opposite, in fact.
Let's forget that for a moment. What I really need to know is where the stone ended up.
You won't be surprised to hear. Ramed snatched it from me when I was captured. He didn't believe it had any powers, but he has a nose for money. That's all that matters to him. From what I heard, he sold it in Sukdal to some farmer's wife, I think he said, Mlada or something, well, from the edge of the village.
Sakra.
Oh, man.
Stone really is cursed. Well, there's nothing for it.
I feel like a dog chasing my own tail.
Off to Sukdal.
Hold your horses. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There's this pond below Raborsh, right? And on the bank, across from the village, there's a small crag. Somewhere around there, they hid some of their spoils.
Well, they hid it all right, but not well enough.
What? You filched Andrew's stash? Well, good for you. Serves the bastard right. I was gonna cast an eye there myself, but I see there's no need to bother now. Well, thanks again for everything, and God be with you wherever you may go.
Oh, well, apparently I managed to find the stash without realizing it at some point. Off to Sukdal I go! Let's go to Sukdal and get myself a Thunderstone. Alright, here we are in Sukdal Village, where there's a lady that I need to talk to get a Thunderstone. Let's see what we can do. Well, this is her. Let's talk to her.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a
I heard you bought
Thunderstone.
a Thunderstone from Andrew Ramhead. Is that so?
Well, it is. What's it to you?
Andrew Ramhead took it from Hensel from Raborsh, who in turn stole it from Tomlin Bruthands down Horsham way.
And? I don't know those people. Even if it's true, I knew nothing about it. I bought the stone fair and square, and for good money. My husband's gravely ill and nothing's helping. The stone is to heal him.
And what ails your husband?
Peter went to lie down one afternoon and he hasn't budged since. He's not eating, and he's barely talking to anyone. What's worse, soon after he took ill, a Minerva owl perched on the roof one evening.
Oh no, not a Minerva owl. I'm assuming that's a bad omen.
I understand.
That's why I need the stone. If it weren't for the stone, I'm sure Peter would be gone by now.
Maybe I can take a look at him?
So am I to understand that if your husband heals, you won't need the stone?
Well, a stone like this is a precious thing. It can still protect us from all manner of misfortune.
But you bought it to save your husband.
That may be, but I'll not be wanting to lose that stone.
How about this? I'll try to help your husband, and if I succeed, you'll gift me the stone.
Why would I do that? The stone is bound to help him.
What if the power of the stone brought me here to help your husband?
I hadn't thought of it like that.
So, how about we make a deal?
All right, but only if you help him.
Of course. I'll take a look at him and see what I can do.
And please hurry. With that owl and everything, I'm quite sure the Reaper's nearby. You'll find Peter in his room.
All right. I'll take a look at him and see if there's anything I can do. It's usually a good idea to speak to others who are close to the sufferer. That may be able to explain a few things, especially if the patient himself isn't very communicative.
Aha. I see you really have done this before. I'm starting to believe that stone really did draw you here. So, ask around on the farm if you need to. We'll all be at your service.
Perfect. I'll get on with it. And I'd better check the whole room, just in case.
Do whatever it takes to help Peter.
Okay, well, what do you know, lady?
Can you think of something that might help me healing? Anything?
I can't. I'm desperate myself. I've tried just about everything.
It looks like she has a
Peter is
bruise
just
on
an
her
ordinary
face.
cooper. We've lived here for years. We go to church. My husband doesn't travel outside the village often. This last time he had some business in Pechgau, near Golin, but he came back empty-handed. Breathless and confused. He was fumbling around here for a few days, not doing his job, just spending time in his workshop. Lord knows what he was doing in there. Then he went to bed, and since then, he's just been lying there. He doesn't eat. Not even the potions are helping. He doesn't sleep a wink at night. At least, I don't think he does. If I stopped sleeping too, our homestead would fall apart.
I'll ask him why he can't sleep. What's tormenting him?
Try that. He won't speak to me about anything. It's as if he was keeping secrets from me. Or maybe just protecting me from something. See you soon, my friend.
All right. I'm hoping that's just a lighting glitch and that she doesn't... Jeez, lady. Doesn't actually have bruises on her face, because if I find out this guy's punching his wife, well, we know what happened to the last one. Alright, so I need to go find this guy and then talk to people that know him to find out what's going on. So he's down here. Alright. Let's go talk to Peter.
God be with you, neighbour.
Greetings to you.
Alright, Peter. Wakey, wakey.
Peter, my name is Henry. I'm here to help you.
Another poor bloke that's to deal with me, as if Mada didn't have enough on her plate already.
I'll try to figure out what's wrong with you.
Alright, well, I got lots of stats, so let's
I'll
examine.
examine you. Just by eye. Pale skin. Dark circles under the eyes. A downcast expression on the face. I don't see any bruises. A few calluses and cuts on the hands. Nothing unusual for a craftsman after a hard day in the workshop.
I told you, I'm not in any pain. Just let me lie here.
Irritability. No foul odor. Bodily humours aren't leaking. And you aren't bleeding.
But I will, when Sigismund's horde gets here.
Why would Sigismund attack Suchtal?
He does as he pleases. You have no idea how many villages he's plundered already.
Well, I got a
reckon
pretty good
attacking a
idea,
village
actually.
Protected by a fortress is the last thing Sigismund would want to do now.
The fortress is what's bothering him. That's why he'll destroy it. And us with it.
I don't know about that. Don't be alarmed. I need to take a closer look.
Must be getting late, because his wife just laid down. That's kind of weird.
No cancer on the skin. Does this hurt?
Nothing hurts.
Your palms are cold. Your muscles are tense. And your heart's pounding so hard you could hear it all the way to Prague. You seem like you're ready to fight. Or flee.
They're getting close now.
Who is?
The soldiers. Sigismund's men.
Well, physically, you seem fine, Peter. It's strange.
I'm a weakling. A weakling.
Okay.
What are your nights like? Mlada said you don't sleep much.
I just stare at the wall. I try to sleep during the day, but it's not much better.
Well, it's certainly no fever or pain that's ailing you. I assume it's dark thoughts that keep you up at night.
I can't fall asleep. Because of all the noblemen who keep coming to Lord Pisek's fortress, I'm always hearing hoofbeats, and they startle me.
So Lord Pisek likes to host nobles at his fortress? What's so unusual about that?
And what do you think they're doing here, eh? Preparing for war. That's what.
If Lord Pisek was about to go to war, he'd be gathering a lot more men here than a couple of nobles.
Folk ought to be scared to leave the village. Mezoles is gone. And when I saw Opatowitz, Suchtol is next. I'm sure of it.
Huh.
What am I going to do with you, Peter? There's nothing wrong with you physically, so it must be an ailment of the soul. The chamomile decoctions will help calm your mind, but you'll have to change your diet as well, so you don't just drink potions. And last but not least, some words of encouragement wouldn't be amiss. You'll be back on your feet in no time. I'll get things ready and be back soon.
Oh, well, that was quick. Alright, so what do I need to do? So prayers, a chamomile decoction. Do I have any chamomile decoctions? I got marigold decoctions, but no chamomile. Do I have any on my horse? Do they have an apothecary that I can get them from? No, they don't. Do they have an herb woman? No, they don't. So where am I going to get chamomile decoction? Alright, yeah, let's go up here.
Hold on. I'm just going to clean it for you.
Alright, so I went and managed to, quote-unquote, acquire some of the potions that I need. Let's go treat this guy and see how we do.
My heart's going to break. Let it be over with. Damn it.
Put on your man pants, man. My gosh.
Peter, let's talk about how we can help you. I have some suggestions for treatment.
I'm listening.
Okay, so we're going to suggest a change in
You need
diet.
to start eating again, even if you don't have an appetite. First, ask Mlada to get you some honey and add it to your gruel.
You think some honey is gonna save me?
It'll give you stamina without irritating your stomach, first of all. But you have to admit Mother Nature has it well thought out. Where bloodwort helps with bleeding and feverfew with fevers, honey coats your humours so that they can't get out of balance so easily. Any melancholia wanting to take hold of you would have to make its way through thick honey, so it could hardly get from your stomach to your head. Soon you'll be as busy as a bee again, and getting on swimmingly. Which brings me to my next piece of advice. Start eating fish more regularly. Some nice fatty ones, ideally. Fat in the belly will surely stop gloom from getting through. Same as with the honey.
I suppose that makes sense.
I'm glad it made sense to you. Advice for dealing with fear. You know, I've had a lot of it. Don't run from the fight, so get himself killed. Don't be afraid to run. We're going to go with that one.
I know you're worried about the army that's set up camp over the hill. That's why I'd like to tell you something from the heart. If you're scared of Sigismund's soldiers, trust me when I tell you. When you're caught between a rock and a hard place, there's no shame in running. It doesn't make you a coward. On the contrary, you're smart enough to realize there's nothing you can do. You can always come back later when you have the advantage and deal a bigger blow to the enemy.
I just want Mlada to be safe.
Then keep reminding yourself of that. Look at me, a blacksmith's son. Why do you think I am who I am now? Because I realized I'd be of no help to my friends and family if I die for some foolish sense of honor.
You're right. I can't leave Mlada in this alone.
Don't be afraid to see the bigger picture. Even of the things you're worried about right now.
All right, we're going to pray.
A bit of prayer won't hurt. Lord, have mercy on Peter here, and lift from him the weight of his affliction. For you have laid upon him this affliction to try him. And you see that Peter, O Lord, endures your trial patiently and without contradiction. Unless you, O Lord, relieve Peter of his illness, no physician in the world can. I beg of you, O Lord, heal his soul and let his body once again find its lost balance.
Now, you can make fun
Amen.
and mock all the praying thing you want, but a lot of illnesses are in the head. And even if it's like a placebo effect, if you're not religious, hey, if someone else is, and it gets them in the right frame of mind, there's all kinds of things that can work.
You should drink the chamomile decoction.
Here's one of those.
Great. Another potion.
This one will help you sleep. Once your body gets used to sleeping at night and staying awake during the day, you'll feel much better. You'll see. Proper sleep will chase away the gloom. And if restlessness tries to take hold of you again, your body will have the strength to fight it. Every morning you'll be stronger and stronger until you're able to work again.
We'll see about that.
Alright, I am not casting a spell. Yes, I am.
I didn't want to leave anything to chance, so I cast a spell here.
What kind of spell?
I buried protective relics here on your property.
Where did you bury them?
I can't tell you that, naturally. If I told you, they'd lose their protective powers.
And what did you bury?
A battle axe. It belonged to a warrior who fought at Nicopolis. He's a priest now. He fought with Sigismund there.
One of Sigismund's soldiers? Then you've cursed us, not protected us.
On the contrary. The axe knows Sigismund's tactical weaknesses. That's why I chose it. I also added a monk's bone.
What monk?
One from Sasau. He performed great miracles there, helping refugees from the war and aiding the construction of the monastery. It's no chicken bone from a charlatan. And finally, I buried some eggs.
Eggs?
Seeds of life. If the army really does attack, these 3 things will protect you. They will weaken the soldiers, help you escape, and when you return to the village after the siege, life will blossom here again.
I thank you very much.
Alright, well, I'm glad I could help.
I've done
with
everything I can.
balderdash potions and
Things will get
wishes.
better, Peter. You'll see. Anyway, I'll come back to see you in a few days.
Okay. Wait and see if the treatment works. Alright. I can do that. A few days will pass and we'll come back and see how it's going. Alright, some time has passed and we are ready to go check on our little patient here and see if he's feeling any better. Let's hope we didn't kill him.
Henry, it's Peter. You won't believe what happened.
Okay, Peter is all better apparently. Oh, he's out here. Oh, okay, talk to her. Fine, okay. How'd it go?
How is Peter doing?
Henry, you won't believe it. It worked. Peter got up in the morning. You could see that he was struggling, but then something in him snapped into place and he just went to work. I can tell he's still fighting something inside his head. He'll stop for a moment, take a deep breath, then continue working. I reckon he wants to discuss something with the others in the village, but I don't know if he has the strength for it now. But regardless, it went away as quickly as it came.
I'm a miracle worker.
You enough.
Just keep giving him hope, so that he doesn't fall back into gloom.
I will. You can count on it.
I'm glad I could help. But don't forget our deal. The Thunderstone is mine now.
But the stone helped, Peter. We need it. And I'll never be able to afford another one. It'll protect our homestead. And what if Peter's illness returns? Then I'll need the stone again.
The stone has great power, but it's used up all the strength it had for you. Now it's time for it to help others.
You're right. Here, it's rightfully yours. It's hard to give it up, knowing how much I spent on it. That's why I can't give you anything else as a reward right now. But believe me, I'll spread the word of how you helped us around the village.
Thank you. That's good enough for me.
God be with you, Henry.
Sounds good. Alright. We got a Thunderstone. I can keep it or I can give it to Kona. Now let's take a look at this Thunderstone. What is this thing? What does it do? Thunderstone. Does it do anything? I don't know that it actually does any good. I have a Thunderstone charm buff in my character's inventory here. I don't know what that does for me. Alright, do I need to return the Thunderstone? Let's see. Thunderstone charm. I could keep it. What is this? I don't... Some information on what this buff is? Huh. Wow, I have gone to a lot of trouble with this Thunderstone, so I think we're going to do the right thing. We're going to go to Tomlin, and we're going to give him the stone because it is his. Not going to steal it. Kona wants it. We're going to have to figure out a way to get it from him for her. At least I could talk to him about it and see what he says. Alright, let's at least talk to this guy about the Thunderstone. I would like to get it to Kona if I could, but it doesn't seem right to just take it from him.
Hey, Tomlin. I ran into that Hensel from Ravorsh, and he told me that he stole your Thunderstone.
That fucking thief. I knew it was him. So, did you get my stone from the prick?
No. Bandit snatched it from him, and it ended up with some ladder down Suchdol way.
Ah, fuck shit. I can't believe it. Look, Henry, I'm sorry I lied to you about the stone. I just didn't want word to get out it had been stolen. I'd be a laughing stock.
Yeah, I get it. I don't blame you.
I'm glad to hear that. But speaking of the stone, it's still rightfully mine. It was me who found it. It's what the heavens wanted. If you get your hands on it, you'll give it back, won't you? I'll make it worth your while. You can be sure of that.
All right, I'll think about it. Assuming, of course, I find the stone in the first place.
Oh, Henry's playing coy. Alright, so I could give him... Alright, so I could give him the Thunderstone.
I found that Thunderstone.
And I could pickpocket it back. That would be nice and sneaky.
Brilliant! I thought I'd lost it for good, to be honest. But it seems to have found its way back to me after all. Which just goes to show I was meant to have it.
You are an assuming kind of guy.
Well, perhaps there's some truth in that. Here you go.
Hey, thank you so much. I won't forget this. And I promise to reward you. I can give you some of the coin I put aside from my fights. Or I can show you some wrestling feints and holds if you want. It might come in handy sometime.
Wrestling
Sure,
moves,
show me
you
some
say?
wrestling moves.
I'm all ears.
I got money.
Well, listen carefully then. And be ready to take it all in.
Holy cow. 4 hours.
That's it. I hope you got it.
I need
Good to
that
see you,
stone, so can I get it from you somehow? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna pickpocket, I think. Alright, got the Thunderstone, and I give it to Kona. Will the game let me do that? Alright, I gotta see if I can find Kona, give her the stone to get both rewards, and then I can steal it back. Alright, so I found
Good.
Kona.
And don't come back.
Let's talk to Kona and tell her I
found
have
the
the Thunderstone.
Really? Oh, God bless you, Henry. Without the stone, I don't know what I would do. Or what else could help me.
Well, you don't have to worry about that now. Take the stone. I hope it helps you.
Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to me. This stone will make giving birth easier and save my baby's life.
Glad to have been of service.
I'll get Hannah to give you a lower price at the stud farm, as I promised. And you know what? I'll share a piece of wisdom my grandmother taught me. She said you need to brew nightshade with twice as much mugwort and a good splash of brandy.
Hold on. I know that concoction, and it's no laughing matter. So please, never ever try to brew this yourself. Such concoctions should only be prepared by a properly trained apothecary. If anyone else makes it, it could end badly.
My, what a scholar you are. But you've been so helpful, I believe you. And I promise not to brew it myself or tell anyone else about it. So at least drop by to see my Demir. He's a very skilled man. And since you've been so helpful, if you like, perhaps he'll let you in on some of his blacksmithing secrets. Oh, and I also have some money put aside for emergencies, so you can have that. It's not much, but it's all I can give you.
Yeah, keep your money. You're gonna need it after I steal the Thunderstone.
Hold on to your money. I'm sure it'll come in handy for you at some point. I was glad I could help. So let's leave it at that.
Oh, Mother Mary. What a noble man you are.
Yeah, that's me,
Thank
Noble
you.
Henry. But that thing is going to give me stat buffs, so yeah, I'm not letting you keep it. Are you just going to stand there and stare at me, or what are you doing? Go back inside, alright? You're going to go tend to your fire? Alright, let's steal ourselves a Thunderstone.
You've no business here.
Pickpocketing successful. Did it right in front of her face. She didn't even notice. Alright, so Kona's child will be born regardless of a Thunderstone, and it will probably die at a young age like most children did during this time period. What's-his-face thinks I've given him back his Thunderstone, but once he looks in his purse, he's going to realize it's gone, but he's not going to know why it's gone, and I got paid with some information, and now I have a Thunderstone that is supposedly giving me some kind of buff. I have no idea what it's doing, but I've got it, and it's mine, and I'm going to keep it. So I think that's all we're going to do for now, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.